Good morning. Hello, and welcome to day 11 of our journey through the archetypes of the Major Arcana. Um, if this is the first video you're watching, please go back and watch the introductory one and read the safety instructions that are in the description below. Today, after doing today's session, we will be halfway through our journey. And after yesterday's session, where we were introduced to the hermit, and he encouraged us to enter the inner stillness and silence, when we're in that place of connection to our own awareness and knowledge, that we then encounter today's archetype, which is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is about the movement of life itself, the ups and downs that happen to everyone. And our ego tells us that life is about improving, and we constantly should be growing, improving, and things should be getting better. But life is just has a way of throwing things at us that, from an egoic perspective, they seem completely out of nowhere, and who knows why they happened. Of course, it's all part of a wheel, and the wheel is connected to the center by spokes. But from our perspective, it looks like there's no connection at all. So we have choices. That's what life is about. Life is about choices. We can try and stop that wheel as much as we want. We can grab onto it. We can give ourselves splinters trying to hold on to this spinning wheel. Um, and we can try and fight against everything that life throws at us. Um, the other option is to accept that when life is up, at some point it's going to be down. And when life is down, at some point it's going to be up again. And sometimes that's because of the things we do, and sometimes it's seemingly because of fate, because of good or bad fortune. For me, this archetype encourages us to not be on the edge of the wheel where the most movement happens, but by becoming more still and connected to our inner selves, we travel down the spokes in our lives until eventually we are completely enlightened, and we are in the very center of the wheel, and the wheel moves around us, and we won't be disturbed from our peace. I'm not saying that that's where you're going to reach in today's session, but I'm also not saying it isn't. So, once again, we're going to be doing the same format. We're going to be doing the wave breath, which is a form of conscious connected breathing, whilst we're on the shadow path of the triadic journey. We're breathing through our mouths, the inhale and the exhale. And if you want to change that, if it doesn't feel right for you, that's fine. But also, we'll be doing a breath hold at the end as we go into the silence. And during the breath hold, if you find that you need to breathe beforehand, that's absolutely fine. Listen to your body. It's much more important that you listen to your body more than me. But be open. Just understand why there's resistance. Okay, so if you want to get yourselves into a comfortable position, and either with your eyes open or closed, whichever feels most natural for you. We're going to start by doing the 3 lung stretches. So we'll do that breathing in through the nose. Fill in the lungs as much as is comfortable. And at the top, just holding your breath and taking a sip more air, and hold, and then release. Just noticing how your body feels. And let's do another. Breathing in through the nose, filling the lungs as much as is comfortable. And at the top, holding. And then a sip more and hold. And then slowly releasing through the nose. Nice and controlled. Noticing how your body feels, how your mind feels. And we're going to do one final lung stretch. Breathing in through the nose, completely filling your lungs. And at the top, hold. And a sip more, and hold. And a tiny sip more, and hold. And slowly releasing. Allowing your mind and body to completely start to relax. Feeling the weight of your body against the surface below. Feeling the touch of material against your skin. Maybe even noticing the different textures. Feeling the cool air against the exposed skin. Noticing anywhere in your body that you're holding on to tension or to tightness. And consciously allowing all the muscles of your face, your neck and shoulders and back to completely relax. Letting go of any distractions externally or internally. Becoming aware now of your breath. How are you breathing right now? How does this breath feel compared to the last one? Feeling the air as it travels through your airways. We're going to start to breathe together on the count of 4 for an inhale and 4 for an exhale. And we're going to inhale together in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3. Exhale, 2, 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, and allow yourself to keep breathing this way at the pace that feels best to you. As you may find that thoughts come into your mind and pull you away from this process, from your breathing. And when that happens, all you need to do is notice and bring your awareness back to your breath. Also becoming aware of your heartbeat in your chest. Noticing if you're able to slow it down. And feeling your heartbeat across your body throughout all your pulse points as you continue to breathe slowly and deeply. And just reminding yourself of that vision. That holds it onto it tightly, just remembering it. And in a moment, we're going to start the way of breathing through an open mouth, breathing into the bottom of your lungs. The invitation is to now open your mouths if that feels right, and start breathing, feeling your stomach rise, your ribs, chest, and even your neck before you reach the top, and just release and let go of everything. And once your lungs are empty, starting to feel the wave rising again up your body. There's no rush. Taking a slow, steady pace, with no pause between the inhale and the exhale. Keeping your attention and awareness on your breath. Noticing the effects on your mind and body, but never becoming disconnected from your breath. Breathe in deeply into your stomach, your ribs and chest, and your neck before letting go. Feeling your stomach rise, your ribs, chest, neck, releasing. And if you get distracted or a little lost, that's okay. When you notice, come back to your breath. The invitation is now to breathe a little faster if it feels good, a little deeper. Playing with the various ways you can do this breath. There's about 1 minute left of breathing this way, so stay connected to your breath. Keep pulling the air into the base of your lungs. Filling your lungs and then releasing. No forcing, just letting go. Allowing the breath to come and to go. And in a moment, we're going to do a breath hold with your lungs empty. So after your next exhale, on empty lungs, hold in your breath. Feeling the sensations of your body, your heartbeat. Everything slows. knowing you're safe and can breathe whenever you need to. You're nearly there. And when you're ready, inhale, fill in your lungs, and hold with full lungs. And releasing. Allowing yourself to breathe however feels good. Remembering the Wheel of Fortune. Every life has ups and downs. Our only choice is how we react. Noticing where you've been holding on, and maybe it's time to let go. Noticing how you've responded to life changes, where you cling to the highs and resist the lows. Or is it possible to stay in rhythm with both? Where, what would it feel like to move from the rim of the wheel to the center? From reacting to witnessing? What lesson will you take from the Wheel of Fortune? And as the music begins to play, it signals a time to start to return. But just remembering what it is you want to bring back. and also setting the intention to be aware of where we resist, and where we can witness changes in life. So noticing where your body's asking for some movement, just starting to allow it. Maybe it's moving the smaller muscles of the body, maybe stretching the bigger ones, maybe a bit of a back bend or a neck roll, maybe a hug, maybe a smile. When you're ready, opening your eyes and looking around the room, bringing yourself back to here and now. And as you go through the rest of the day, remembering to look after yourself, remembering to keep yourself hydrated. Remember to notice the conversations you have with yourself about yourself, and also today especially noticing how life changes around us and how we react to that. Thank you very much for joining. Well done for getting halfway through this journey, and we're halfway through the shadow path as well. So we start the second half tomorrow, and I look forward to seeing you then.